Hello everyone, and welcome to today's session on distributing and storing meeting minutes. In this lesson, we will explore the essential steps to ensure meeting outcomes are documented, shared, and preserved correctly. This process is critical in business environments because accurate and timely distribution of minutes ensures accountability, facilitates action, and supports organizational record keeping. By the end of this session, you will understand how to distribute meeting minutes effectively, the tools you can use, and the correct methods of storing them according to organizational requirements. Let's begin. Distribution and storage of meeting minutes. Now, let us turn our attention to the process of distributing and storing meeting minutes. Once the minutes have been prepared, they must be distributed and stored within the designated timelines. It is also important to comply with your organization's record-keeping requirements. Every business has its own standards, and adhering to these ensures transparency, accountability, and proper documentation. Another key point is that management must have enough time to take action on the decisions recorded in the minutes. If distribution is delayed, progress may be stalled or even overlooked. For this reason, the standard expectation is that meeting minutes are distributed within 24 hours of the meeting. This best practice guarantees that all stakeholders are informed quickly and any actions can be initiated promptly. For example, imagine a project meeting where a critical budget adjustment is agreed. If the minutes are shared within the same day, the finance team can immediately update the figures and adjust resource allocation. However, if minutes are delayed by several days, the adjustment may not be implemented in time, leading to unnecessary complications. Distributing or sharing. Meeting minutes and other follow-up documentation. Once the meeting is complete, it is crucial that the minutes and any related follow-up documents are distributed without delay. These supporting documents might include an implementation plan or a project status report, both of which provide the practical next steps and progress updates linked to the meeting outcomes. Distribution must cover not only the meeting participants, but also essential non-participants who need to be kept informed. For example, a senior manager who did not attend may still require access to the minutes to track progress or approve actions. Similarly, a project sponsor might need the implementation plan to verify timelines and resources. The distribution process today is made simple through online and cloud-based sharing tools. These methods are efficient, reduce unnecessary paperwork, and ensure that all stakeholders have quick and secure access to the documentation. Online sharing. One of the most efficient ways to distribute meeting minutes and related documents is through online sharing. This approach relies on the organization's chosen digital tool, which could be a platform such as Google Workspace, Microsoft 365, or another internal system. The key advantage of online sharing is that it eliminates the need for excessive physical paperwork. Rather than printing and posting hard copies, everything can be shared electronically, which saves both time and resources while also reducing clutter. For example, you might email the meeting minutes and supporting documents directly to participants. Alternatively, you could use Google Docs to share invitations, agendas, and meeting notes in one central location. This makes it simple for everyone to access the same version of the document and reduces the risk of miscommunication. In practical terms, online sharing speeds up the process, ensures consistency, and keeps all relevant information in one easily accessible digital space. Sharing in the cloud beyond simple online sharing, many organizations now use cloud-based systems to distribute meeting minutes securely. One option is to publish the minutes as a secured web page, which ensures that only authorized individuals can access the content. When providing access, it is important to consider the organization's specific requirements. For example, certain sensitive information may only be accessible to senior managers, while general updates can be made available to a wider group. Another effective approach is the use of members-only web pages or intranets. These platforms create a secure online space for boards and committees to access their meeting records. Imagine a company board that holds monthly meetings Having all the minutes stored on a password-protected intranet allows directors to easily review previous decisions before the next meeting. Cloud sharing is especially valuable because it combines security, accessibility, and convenience, making it an ideal solution for organizations that need to balance confidentiality with ease of access. Tools for meeting minutes and follow-up documentation. There are several tools available to make the process of recording, distributing, and sharing meeting minutes more effective. Let's look at 3 common examples. First, Google Docs. This is a highly collaborative tool that allows multiple people to take notes in real time. If you send a meeting request through Google Calendar, you can even attach a Google Doc containing the agenda so participants can prepare in advance. Once the minutes are finalized, sharing is simple. Just provide access to the group using their email addresses. This creates a single, up-to-date version of the document that everyone can access. Next, OneNote. This is a fast and versatile tool that allows for the clear organization of notes. A useful feature of OneNote is its ability to support audio recording with time-stamped notes. For example, if you are recording a meeting, you can later align key points in the minutes with the exact time they were discussed, making it easier to revisit important sections. Finally, Meeting Mix. This is an all-in-one meeting management tool that is especially useful for organizations wanting a more structured system. It supports agenda sharing and provides a professional way to keep track of meetings from start to finish. The choice of tool often depends on the organization's existing systems and preferences. However, whichever tool is used, the goal is the same: to ensure that minutes are accurate, easy to share, and accessible to everyone who needs them. Tools for meeting minutes and follow-up documentation. Once meeting minutes and related documents have been distributed, the next important step is filing and storage. Every organization has its own requirements for how this should be done, and it is essential to comply with these standards to maintain proper records. There are several common methods of storage. One option is storing files online, for example in Google Docs, SkyDrive, or another secure platform. This allows documents to be accessed easily by authorized staff and provides a centralized digital record. Another method is backing up files on an external hard drive. This adds an extra layer of protection in case of system failures or security breaches. Many organizations adopt this as part of their disaster recovery planning. Finally, some organizations continue to rely on printing and storing hard copies. In such cases, the documents may be filed directly by a staff member or passed on to the chairperson for safekeeping. This approach is often used in not-for-profit or government organizations where paper records are still required for compliance or auditing. Whichever method is chosen, storage must be reliable, systematic, and in line with organizational policy. This ensures that records can always be retrieved when needed, whether for decision-making, accountability, or legal purposes. In conclusion, distributing and storing meeting minutes is a crucial part of professional business practice. Minutes must be shared promptly, usually within 24 hours, and distributed to all relevant parties, including non-participants when appropriate. Organizations should take advantage of digital tools and cloud systems to make sharing efficient and secure. Finally, storage requirements must always reflect organizational policy, whether that means digital storage, backups, or hard copies. By following these principles, you can ensure that meeting outcomes are properly recorded, communicated, and preserved. Thank you for joining today's session. I hope you find these insights useful in your professional journey.